Muzzle training, and I can't get to see them until next week, so I'm going to do a quick video about muzzle training. First off, what type of muzzle to use. I don't like the fabric ones. They stop dogs from being able to breathe and pant, and stop them from being able to take treats, which is really important, particularly when you've got the muzzle on, because it's not comfortable for the dog. It's never going to be something that they really, really love, even if we train it prolifically. So the muzzles that I like the old Baskerville ones for the sight hounds, because they've just got a slightly longer nose. The trouble with these ones is that even if you take out this little bite guard at the end, it's still really, really difficult to get treats through here. So my favourite ones, and the ones that I would advise people getting, are the Baskerville Ultras, which are the black ones. These ones are made of neoprene as opposed to the traditional plastic, which means you can put them in hot water and mould them a bit as well, which is great for your Rotties and boxers and dogs with slightly shorter and different types of noses. So they've got a big hole at the bottom, which is great for sticking treats through, so you can carry on training and you can carry on playing. The dog can pant, it can drink water, it can eat, it can do all those things that dogs have to do. So this is the muzzle for you, probably. When you first start muzzle training, if you're muzzle training a dog that's not had any kind of negative experience of muzzle training, it's quite easy. I would do it with a clicker, and the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to fill the muzzle full of treats, and then you're going to put it down for the dog, and the dog's going to put the nose in and eat all the treats out, and then you're going to do that again and again and again, probably for a few sessions of just that, and not asking the dog to do anything else at all. What you're doing is you're conditioning a positive response when they see and smell the muzzle, which is what you want. I mean, essentially, if you get to the vets and they take out a muzzle, you want your dog to wag its tail and go, "I love that thing." So that's what you're doing there. You're just trying to get that real basic response to the look and the smell and the feel of this to be a positive one. So try that a couple of times until getting the muzzle out means that the dog goes, "Oh, I'm sick, can I have a treat? Brilliant." Put the muzzle down so he's putting his nose in. Your first step is just putting some food in there, and like a treat bag, so you're going to present it to the dog, and they're going to shove their nose in there and go, "Oh my god, that's brilliant. Is that yummy?" So then we do it again. Did I get some on my feet, Ella? Oh dear. Ready? Oh, yummy. Is that yummy muzzle? Oh, she says, "I love that muzzle." That's what we want. Then you can start teaching the dog that it's desirable to have their nose in there. So to do that, I would put one treat in. You put the muzzle down to the dog. Dog puts his muzzle in. Click at that point, and then have another treat ready in your hand to give to the dog when they've pulled their nose out of the muzzle. That might seem like you're training the dog to bring his nose out of the muzzle, but what you're going to do is work up on duration. So you're going to ask for a little bit longer and a little bit longer inside the muzzle until the dog gets the treat outside the muzzle. Good boy, yes. Good boy, yes. Then what I want you to do is remove this, offer the muzzle to the dog, and see if they will put their muzzle in the muzzle, and hold it there for half a second, and then click, and then give them the treat through the muzzle. Let them take their nose out, have a little bit of a breather, and go again. Represent the muzzle to the dog, and the muzzle goes inside the muzzle, hold it for a couple of seconds, click, give them the treat. Build that up until they can hold it in there for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then take their nose out before you start mucking about with the straps. Just putting your hand in, I'm going to remove that. I'm not going to put any food in there. I'm going to present the muzzle down, and then it's her option, it's up to her. She puts her nose in. To start with, without any lure in there, I'm going to click almost straight away and reward her, and then we're going to build up that duration. So then the muzzle comes down, nose goes in, good girl. Treat. Good girl. So I'm going to start to raise my criteria a little bit, because that's a smart cookie. And I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to wait for it. She's going to hold it in there for at least a second, so I want her to be thinking of waiting for that click. Good girlie, yes. I'm going to build this up. I need to build this up to about 5 seconds before I can start thinking about straps or anything like that. Good. So in my experience, the straps are the bit that the dog doesn't like the most. So after they've got used to having their nose in the muzzle, and the straps are coming round, what you want to start doing is they put their nose in, put some food there for them to eat. Good dog, good dog, good dog. Premier cheese is great for this because you can put it all over the top of the muzzle. The dog can be licking that cheese off, and at the same time you're just getting them used to that strap going round. Don't tie it or tighten it to start with, just hold the strap around the dog's head. Good boy. When you can get to a point where the dog puts his muzzle in, you can hold it around there for a couple of seconds. Good dog, takes it out, gives them treats, and repeat that a few times. Then you can start holding the muzzle together so that the dog is confined inside the muzzle. When you're doing that, have lots of treats on the go so that you're consistently feeding to start with. You want to build it so there's absolutely no resistance. That first time when I put the buckle on, when I do that buckle up, I don't want any struggle. So, good girl, go back. Thank you. Ready? Are you ready? Amazing. Good girl. So we're just going to hold and then release. And there's no reason, people often ask, when do you stop using the food? When do you stop feeding the dog for putting the muzzle on? When the first time you actually put the muzzle on, as in every first time you put the muzzle on before you go for a walk, there's absolutely no reason why you can't use a treat. You always use a treat, because the thing is that muzzles are never going to be nice. I've got a pit bull that has to wear one all the time because of the law, and it's never a nice thing for him. It doesn't matter that he has to wear it every day, it doesn't matter that he gets food every time. Having that on your face inhibits your behaviour. It's not a pleasant thing to have. We can make it as pleasant as possible by conditioning a good, positive emotional response to the muzzle, and by using the most comfortable muzzles possible, and making the sessions when dogs do have to wear muzzles as good as possible. And that's all we can really do. Good girl. So that step backwards for me was a little sign that she found the strap a bit uncomfortable. So to help with that, what you can do, good girl, is put a little bit of food in. When you put the strap on, just move the muzzle forward ever so slightly so that the dog has to step forward into the muzzle. So they're making that choice again. They're constantly making the choice, I want to be in that muzzle, I want to be in the muzzle. And the first time when the dog gets used to doing that, you do it up, make sure you've got loads of, ideally quite wet treats, ready in your hand, chicken, something really delicious, to feed, and take it off. Feeding. Is this yummy? Yes. It's good having this muzzle on, isn't it? Get yum stuff, like chicken and meat. She's a cuddly dog, so she likes a bit of a cuddle as well. This is yummy. Yes. When you've got to that point, you want to put the muzzle on. So you put the nose down, there's no force, dog comes in, puts his muzzle in. You do up the straps while he holds it there. Offer him something really nice to do, some food, some training, you know, maybe a little fuss if he's a physical kind of dog, a nice walk. Only for about 3-4 minutes at a time, and then take the muzzle off. So that he begins to know that when the muzzle comes on, loads of great stuff happens. Then you can start building up the time that he's wearing the muzzle for. Yes, clever. Oh, good boy. Yes.